Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy M32 5G versus Realme Narzo 30 Pro 5G, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, M32 have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera, and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. And 30 Pro comes with triple camera setup, 40 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have quad camera setup which have 2 megapixel of depth sensor. And about the front camera of the devices, M32 have 13 megapixel of wide camera whereas 30 Pro have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have 16 megapixel of wide selfie camera which can take high resolution of selfies. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. M32 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas 30 Pro have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie. And about the video recording options in the devices, M32 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps, and 30 Pro can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have a gyro electronic image stabilization which can stabilize your video footage and remove shakiness. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. M32 have Android 11 support. On the other side, 30 Pro also have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, M32 have one UI whereas 30 Pro comes with Realme UI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. M32 is powered by Dimensity 725G based on 7nm processor, whereas 30 Pro is powered by Dimensity 800U 5G based on 7nm processor. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it has slightly faster processor, which can give you more faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, M3 is spec'd with Mali G57, whereas 30 Pro is spec'd with Mali G57. So it's a tie because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. M32 can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core, whereas 30 Pro can clock at 2.4 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, M32 have two options, 6 and 8 GB, whereas 30 Pro have 6 and 8 GB of RAM options. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. M32 comes with 128 GB of storage, whereas 30 Pro have 64 and 128 GB of storage. But the winner here is 30 Pro because it have faster read and write speed, and it have multi-storage option too. And about the external storage of the devices, M32 have shared card slot, whereas 30 Pro have shared card slot too, so it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. M32 have 6.5 inches of display, whereas 30 Pro have 6.5 inches of display too. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, M32 have 81.6%, whereas 30 Pro have 83.7%. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. M32 comes with HD plus display. On the other side, 30 Pro have Full HD plus display, so it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, M32 have TFT display and 30 Pro have IPS LCD display having 120Hz of refresh rate. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have AMOLED display which can produce vivid colors and darker black. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. M32 have 9.1 mm of thickness, whereas 30 Pro have 9.1 mm of thickness. So clearly it's a tie because both of the devices have same thickness. Talking about the weight of the devices, M32 have 205 grams of weight, whereas 30 Pro have 96 grams of weight. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, M32 have Gorilla Glass 3 whereas 30 Pro have Gorilla Glass 3. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. M32 have plastic back with plastic frame whereas 30 Pro have plastic back with plastic frame. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. M32 have side mounted fingerprint scanner. On the other side, 30 Pro have side mounted fingerprint scanner too, so it's a tie. And about the sensors in the devices, M32 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas 30 Pro have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. M32 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas 30 Pro also have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. M32 have 15 watts of fast charging, whereas 30 Pro have 30 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. M32 comes with normal speakers whereas 30 Pro have normal speakers too. So it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices, M32 have 3.5mm of headphone jack whereas 30 Pro also have, so it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, M32 have 5th generation of Bluetooth whereas 30 Pro have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is 30 Pro because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. M32 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas 30 Pro have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So it's a tie here. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, M32 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG supports, whereas 30 Pro also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, so it's a tie here. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, M32 is around $250 whereas 30 Pro is available from $300. In the Indian market, M32 have starting range from 21,000 rupees whereas 30 Pro is available from 20,500 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner here is 30 Pro, in the performance the winner here is 30 Pro, in the display the winner here is 30 Pro, in the body segment the winner here is 30 Pro, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner here is 30 Pro. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.